Hey everybody, welcome back to All Bytes Matter. Today we got a good one for you. Got the Mega Live 2 transducer installed and I ran into a couple issues. So we'll go over that. We'll check out the install. Pretty simple, but let's get started. So over here, got the transducer installed here. I got the old Trex, so I had to use the rubber spacers. It's pretty simple. This is how I have it mounted now. If I don't like it, obviously you can switch the sides, flop it over, however. Everything seems to be working right now. I just ran the cables real quick. They're not ran beautifully right now because I was just testing it out. I still got to take it out on the water. Over here, you can see you can run the cable under the mount behind the screws here. It's loose too, it's not pinched. Looks like I gotta still snip that off there. I don't like them sticking out like that. Will cut you. So we can get into it here. I installed it, got it all in there, fired up the Xplorer, and when it came to the screen, everything was good. It noticed it was on the network. I was like, awesome. I was just in here, so it was all right. Hooked onto the boat, and I took it to my lake. I'm about 3 seconds away from the launch. I got it launched in the water, got on the boat, and then I was noticing it wasn't pinging. There was nothing going on. I was like, okay. So I messed around with it a little bit, couldn't get it to ping, and I was like, oh, I must have something hooked up wrong. So I pulled the boat out, brought it back to the house, and took a look, and I was like, everything's good. We got power, network's going, and it was showing on the network, but it was not pinging. So we'll take a look here and I'll show you what I was noticing. I got my Xplorer fired. I'll hop up here, show you guys. Just so if you guys run into this issue, it was a pretty simple fix. So here we are at the main screen. Sorry for the beep, it's a battery charger. So here's what I had. Didn't have this. And the pinging symbol up here had a slash through it. It was really weird. But if I went to settings, into network, it said Mega Live 2 with the serial number or the IP address, whatever. Everything was there. But if I went up to settings here, down to the sprocket, and right here, where is it at? The source, Mega Live 2 source. It had none, and nothing was down here. I was like, what the heck? So I tried messing around with it, restarted the unit. I thought it was maybe because I had Mega Live on here and was running it, and it had all that information in there, and I needed to just restart it. I unplugged it, let the power sit, plugged it back in. Still did the same thing. And I was like, gosh dang it, what the heck's going on here? So I was like, you know what? Let me go check and see if there's some updates. And guess what? There was an update for the Xplorer and the Mega Live 2. I installed the Xplorer update, and voila, everything worked. I haven't taken it out, but as you can tell, I got everything. It's all there. I still got to take it out of the water, play with it. That'll be a separate video. And then I did the update for the transducer as well. It was pretty simple. I do like how the Xplorer, it's probably the same in like the Apex and Solix, but you come to your home, and then you go to, this is for the Mega Live 2 transducer. It's a little different than normal. You go to Tools, Software Updates, and when you have the chip in there with the software update, it'll show in here. Mine is not in there, and you just click Update and let it run through its process. When you are just doing the Xplorer update, just plug it in there, and just like the helixes and everything else, pops up there instantly. Hey, there's a new update. Would you like to update? Click that. Let it do its thing. One thing that kind of almost gave me a heart attack is the Hummingbird shows up there and then has little boxes that are going across the screen. And then all of a sudden, the bird was like flashing everywhere and it was all over the screen. And I was like, uh-oh, this thing's going to crash and I'm going to be not happy. So, but it all went away and it just did its update. Worked perfect. So if you guys run into that issue, because I know some people are obviously going to buy like an Xplorer series, maybe run the Mega Live 1 and then later on get the Mega Live 2 or however, you might run into where, you get a unit and it needs updated. Hopefully they send it to you with the newest update. But I obviously bought this first. Well, I bought them at the same time, but this came first. That showed up way later, like 2 months later. Took forever just because of weather and just demand. So you might run into that issue. So that's kind of a little quirk. I just wanted to put it out there so if people run into it, it was a simple fix. I didn't even have to call Humminbird. You can watch this video and it'll get you through it. You just go on the Humminbird website. The links are there to go into the support, and then you get the downloads. Look up your unit. Make sure you get the right unit. I've did it before myself where I had like different units on this boat a long time ago, and then I upgraded and kept going back to the old units and downloading that update and trying to put it on the new units, and it wouldn't go, and then I get embarrassed because I try so much stuff and I call Humminbird. They're like, well, you're downloading the wrong update. So just make sure you can look on the back of the unit and see, or the box, and see what exactly your unit is, and then click on that download and make sure you have that. It's a simple mess up. I've done it multiple times. Now we'll probably have the Mega Live one, right? Because you have Mega Live 1 or Mega Live 2. Yeah, you can mess that up. So just be aware of which downloads you're doing. Try not to do them both at once. I always do a download and then do the unit first, get it up to date. Then I go erase everything off that SD card, and then I put the update for the transducer on there. Then I update that. You can probably do it vice versa, but I just practice that way, and I think they recommend that you do it that way, but I can't remember. Yeah, so that was the big issue. I was a little scared there that I was going to have to send the transducer in, but thank goodness I don't have to as of right now. We'll get it out on the water and check it out. Like I said, that'll be a different video. And then I'll get these all cleaned up after I have it out there and I know everything's good to go. So we got a quick one today. Nothing crazy. Like I said, I just wanted to get this out there because I knew everything's new, and I'm sure people are going to run into this issue, freak out, and you can watch this video and figure out that, you know what, it's not that big of a deal. I just got to update my stuff and get back on the water. So starting to warm up. We just finally had some warm weather, and I was in Arizona enjoying that warm weather. Came back when we had like 63 to 64 compared to 22 in snow. And hopefully this week it's warmer. It's a little rainy. I get out and I can do the video for the new Mega Live 2. Just play with it, show you guys what's going on with it, and get some more information out there for you guys. So get out there, have a good time, get fishing, and we'll see you on the next one.